Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am currently in the car park of Bicester Village after what seemed like the longest drive of my life. It took me about 2 hours to get here, which is a lot longer than usual. Me and my sister decided to come to Bicester Village. Sorry, I'm just like oil blotting because I'm so greasy from that drive. Me and my sister decided to do a last minute spontaneous trip to Bicester Village. She went from where she lives and then I came from where I live, so we're gonna meet here. I was gonna say we're gonna meet at Bicester Village, but I'm already at Bicester Village. I've just packed up and it's actually quite a lot of spaces. Normally every time I come to Bicester Village there's always a struggle to find parking space, but today I just found one straight away. It's really not that busy. I think because the kids are back at school now and the summer holidays are, you know, kind of over, so people have already been out and about and they've been shopping and all that kind of jazz. And I don't actually have anything in mind today. There's nothing that I really want to buy, but I did want to have a look and maybe get some early Christmas presents as well and just see what there is, because I think the last time I came to Bicester Village was when I actually made my last Bicester Village video. That was back in May 2018, so it's like been over a year, and I just wanted to take you guys along with me. And I've decided to do a new series on my channel, which is where I take you guys shopping with me, because, you know, I still want to do hauls and I still want to show you guys what's new in the shops and like what's new this season, but I don't want to spend excessive amounts of money just to be able to take all that stuff home, show you guys, and then, you know, maybe take half of it back because it didn't fit or anything, or end up keeping it because I end up liking it all. You know, it's just a waste of money. It's a waste of you know, I'm a bit more conscious about everything that's going on right now, but at the same time I know it's nice to sometimes treat yourself and sometimes do buy bits, especially if it's a new season. I'm not going to say I'm not going to shop, but I'm definitely not going to shop as much as I used to, and I'll probably buy myself a new coat, a new pair of boots, and maybe a new jumper for autumn, but probably that's it. I'm not gonna, like, you know, go like ham like I used to when I do shopping hauls. So yeah, I just wanted to take you guys along with me today. And today, oh, my hair's such a mess. And today's yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with it. Today I'm gonna be showing you guys what's at Bicester Village, and I know that people can get quite funny inside about filming, so I'm going to try and do my best and just take you guys with me. I'm just walking to go meet my sister, and it's actually so cold here, but the best thing is it's kind of empty. Look at that, there's not a lot of people at all, which is always good.
Just got up, something's wrong. I waited up with wounds on my feet. Where will you be? Flickering through memories, the Polaroids yellowed in the sun, longing to be seen. So come and hide, hide with me, hide with me, hide with me. Bright, I called you up just to hear your voice on the machine. Nothing will be like it was, but you will always be my first choice, just as it seems.
having a look in the kids section at Ralph Lauren. See if there's anything for Aiden. I want to get him kind of like a puffer jacket maybe, ready for winter. But a lot of this stuff I can't imagine Aiden wearing because it's quite smart and his style is more casual. These little shoes are cute. These little kind of like white trainers, they are £45, reduced from 65, so that's not too bad. I think that's quite a good price actually for these. Oh my god, these little ties are so cute. They've got like little teddy bears on. These are now, they're in the sale, so they're meant to be £50 but they're now £21.90, which is quite a good deal if you ask me.
Just follow every move, touch me.
Just in Burberry Kids, and the stuff is so cute. They have these like little trench coats. Let me show you. This trench coat is so cute. Look at it. This one is £249. That is the cutest thing ever. Just coming to the cosmetic company outlet, I think that's what it's called. I know it's cosmetics company store. Basically it's a Estee Lauder brand outlet, so they've got like Clinique, Origin, Smashbox, MAC, all of the brands. They have this little pick and mix station which is really cute. It's £20 and you get 6 samples, which isn't bad. 6 is quite a lot. They have the Studio Fix foundation here, and it's actually £18 instead of £27, and they have quite a lot of colours, so if you need a matte foundation, pick it up from here. They also have the Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation, and instead of £34 it is £23, so that is quite a good deal as well.
Let me know you want it too. Don't know what you need. Just for 2 nights, I want to believe. So keep on coming closer, keep me hanging on. Let me feel your body. I want you to know. All we need is love. Don't ever let me go. We got the whole night.
So it's towards the end of the day now, and Hi, I'm my sister. My sister Wendy, the one that always normally hides from the camera. I'm not sure because this camera needs going in a bit. We are at the Cafe Wolseley in Bicester Village, and it's really nice in here. It doesn't feel like we're in the Bicester Village, does it? It feels like we're in some sort of New York bar kind of thing. It's good price. What was it?
Are you ready to order on?
No, we've ordered already. Yes.
Can I take these away?
Thank you. From 1,900. My sister's debating whether to buy a bag or not. From 1,900 to 1,200. Quite a good deal. So we've ordered a buttermilk chicken burger, and it comes with chips. My sister's got a chicken salad, another portion of chips, and a pea and mint soup, and then got some bread. My sister's drinking an apple spritz. I can't drink any alcohol because I'm driving, so I've just got my water. Hey guys, so as you can tell, I am now at home. Bicester Village was actually on Friday, and today is 2 days later. So I'm going to show you what I bought, which isn't a lot at all, and I'll explain why. I'm hoping that all the footage that I've got for you guys was really useful, especially if you're planning a visit to Bicester Village within the next week or couple of weeks. The one thing that I did always do was, when I went into the shops, I always asked how much stock they had. There was a Prada backpack that I really liked. It was 500 and something pounds. I was like on the fence, so I asked how many they had in, and he was like, we have about 18 or 19. So I was like, cool, that's a lot. Like I'm not in a rush to buy it yet. So then I went around and walked around and went to other shops. A few of the shops did not let me film at all, especially Saint Laurent. I went in there and I tried on a bag. I went to the mirror to take a photo of myself wearing the bag, and he just came up and was like, no, like no photos. But he did say it like in a nice way. He wasn't like mean or anything. But there was a couple of other shops that were just like straight up no photos. Like, even though I was taking video, but they were like no photos. So I understand why, but at the same time I feel like it's actually a disadvantage to Bicester Village. I know that taking photos and videos probably for many reasons are not allowed. I understand that, but Bicester Village is one of those places that if you're gonna go there and your friends and family know you're gonna be going there, a lot of people are like, can you see if they have this, or did they have this, can you check this out, see how much this is. And when you want to like take a photo to send to a family member or a friend or something, and maybe you actually want to buy the item, you're actually not allowed. So some shops were actually okay, like some shops couldn't care less if I was just like filming, and they just like, you know, couldn't care less. So it does differ from brand to brand. So if you do see a brand that I didn't feature in the video, or whether it was like kind of cut short, then that's probably where I got told off, or where I wasn't allowed to film. So a couple of the brands like Saint Laurent I didn't film, Celine I didn't film because you're not allowed photos or videos in there. Prada, I got quite a lot of footage, but then towards the end someone came over and was like, no, you can't take videos in here. So then that was cut short. Givenchy, I had to do it quite discreetly in there. And yeah, but I'm hoping that everything was useful. I'm going to show you what I got. The first thing that I got was from the White Company. I got a diffuser because I feel like the White Company diffusers are just the best. They last the longest, and you can actually, like, as soon as you walk into my flat, you can smell it. It's like really powerful, but at the same time it's not over powerful, because I have had some diffusers where they're so powerful that you walk in and just like you can taste it on your tongue because it's that powerful. But this one isn't. The White Company ones are always good, and it was about 30 or 40% off. This is the Wild Blackberry one. It was about £18 I think, a lot cheaper than outside, or actually I think it's about £22, but it was a lot cheaper than the recommended retail price. So one of those. And the only thing that I picked up, which was actually designer, is a scarf, because, you know, like, I do not impulse buy anymore. I used to impulse buy a lot, and this time when I went to Bicester Village, there was actually a lot, like there was a lot of stock, and there were like maybe 3 or 4 things that I could have bought, but I held back because I told myself I do not need another bag, like another 600, 700, 800 pounds on a bag that I do not need. I'd rather invest that money. Like, just that's the way I think now. Like, if I really wanted something, then of course I would treat myself. But the thing is with Bicester Village is it's a lot of stuff that you do not need. Like, if you go there and you're like, okay, I want to buy a bag today, then that's fine. But if you go there and you're just browsing and you see things that you like, I just, you know, try to hold back. So the only thing I bought was a Gucci scarf, because I feel like a scarf is a classic item. It's never going to go out of style. It's a neutral colour, so I can wear it every single autumn, winter for however many years to come. And the price guys, I was just like, I cannot not buy it. And I'm not sure when I'm going to be going back, and they might not have any stock anymore by the next time I go back. So I was just like, I'm going to buy it. So I did buy myself a Gucci scarf. This is a dark grey wool and silk one, and the reason for buying this mainly was, yeah, I like it and it's practical and it's a good investment piece, but at the same time the price was just ridiculously, like, not inexpensive, because it was £150, which is expensive for a scarf, but it was just such a big discount I couldn't pass by. So on the tag it said recommended retail price £330. So I did go online, and the scarves that were similar to this online on the Gucci website were about £350. So then when I found out that all of the scarves in the Gucci store were £150, I was just like, I need one of those. And the only thing I would mention about this kind of bargain is it's only one per person. So if you're thinking of going to Bicester Village and buying a present, or you want to buy a couple of scarves, definitely take someone with you, because you can only get one per person. Because my sister wanted to buy 2 and she was like, oh, you can only get it if you buy it separately. So I did get this. It's coming up a lot lighter on camera, just because of the natural lighting. I'm sat right in front of a window, but let me turn the brightness down, see if that is any better. But yeah, it is quite a dark grey, and it has the GG monogram on. But what I liked most about it, it has a pattern on. It's like not just fully GG. I like that stripe in the middle, and there were long ones and there was square ones. This is a square one. I did opt for a square one because the long ones were long and thin, which are good for wrapping around the neck but not good for wrapping around the body. The reason why I bought this one was because it is huge, like actually huge. Can you see how big that is? So even if I'm indoors and it's getting a bit chilly and I'm not wearing it as a scarf, I can wear it as kind of like a pashmina. Yeah, it's just like really classic and effortless and timeless, and it's not too in your face. There were like lighter colours where the GG was really obvious, but I didn't like it to be too obvious. I liked that it was kind of like just understated and muted. So that's all I got, guys. I didn't buy a lot. Okay, so 2 tips for going to Bicester Village is, number 1, don't just look at the ladies wear, check out the men's section, because I was looking for a card holder, and honestly the women's card holders, none of them I liked. The men's card holders are normally more sleek, they're black, they're more minimalist, they're more classic, and they were actually a lot nicer. Even though there wasn't anything that I liked, they were a lot nicer than the women's one. So check out the men's section, you never know what you might find. Also, second tip, just because you go into a store early on in the day, you don't see anything you like, don't just dismiss that store. Go back, because my sister was 2 hours early, so she had a browse by herself before I arrived. And then after I arrived, we had lunch, and then it must have been like 4 or 5 hours later. We went into a few shops that she'd previously had already been into, and there was new stock, stuff that she didn't see in the morning was coming in throughout the afternoon. So definitely go back and check the stock and check if they're gonna have any deliveries, because a lot of the shops had a delivery on the day that we were there in the afternoon. So definitely check out the stock and also ask if they're gonna have a delivery, and also ask if they have any other colors in the back, because I found that in Bicester Village a lot of the things are not on display. You have to ask. So there was a certain bag that I was like, oh, that's like a good price, it's quite pretty, but I don't like the colour. And then she went back into the stock room and she brought out 2 different colours, and you know, like if I didn't ask, then I wouldn't have known. I would have just like looked at it and walked away. But always ask. That comes to the end of my video. I hope it was useful, and I hope that if you've never been to Bicester Village before, or if you're planning to go to Bicester Village, then you found this video useful. If you did find this video useful, please give it a big thumbs up, and if you want me to film another one, maybe like in a couple of months time when it's more like winter Christmas season, then let me know. I'm happy to do that. And thanks for watching, and I shall see you in my next video. Bye guys. Mwah.